Okay, so with this one, we're going to do it this way again because he's probably going to stay way down in there. But this is my other T. abelosus or curly hair. This one is confirmed male. His name is Ash. Let's see. I will try to show him. If I can get it to focus on something other than, you can barely see him. He does like to stay buried. We're gonna try to do the same thing where I'll try to get a roach down there. It's just he's in an awkward. It's awkward to get the light proper for him. Let me get the roach first. And then we will see. I'm gonna pause it while I get the roach. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the roach. So, and we're gonna try to see. There we go, we got a little bit of it. You can see him down there. It's not wanting to focus. I think I got some pictures of him. So I think I got some pictures of him when I rehoused him, so I will try to put a different picture up. But there he is with his roach. So that's Ash, my Honduran curly hair. He's given us a bit of a happy dance. But anyway. Okay, so this next one is my T. Vogons. I'm gonna try to be super slow. It does sometimes bolt back into its hide and then you can't see it. I don't know if this one is male or female yet. There he is right there. Find a nice roach to feed him. She tends to eat very well if she's not in pre-molt. So hopefully we will get to see a good takedown. I think the roach just scared her. We'll give it a second and see if the roach moves. The only thing about dubias is they don't tend to move a whole lot. So they kind of go in and then they just sploot and do nothing. Oh, but there she goes. We got to see a takedown. That's fantastic. So I'm gonna give her some water. And then that is my T. Vogons. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the telecodal. I think it's a Mexican red rump is what they are called. So not good with names. I'll move this one aside. So this next one is my, I can't even pronounce it, Neophilia inci. It's a Trinidad olive spider. Okay, this one just doesn't eat very well. They said they're good eaters, but I mean, it really just doesn't eat very well at all. Like, I never can get it to eat. Oh, holy crap. It's a mature male. No wonder it's not freaking eating. It only molted once for me, and I've never noticed it. This is like a dwarf species. I absolutely have never noticed, but I just got a good look at its legs, and I can see hooks. This is a mature male. Holy crap, it's tiny. I thought it was still a sling. It's not. It's a mature male. Well, there you go. I will attempt to feed it, but I don't know how long we have with it, so I'm gonna see if I can find it a you can see the roach that I stuck in here last week that looks like it's dead. It didn't eat it, but it's dead. I am going to stick a roach in here and see. A lot of times mature males won't eat, so oh no, I think this is that roach? Yeah. So a lot of times they won't eat. So, and I just saw hooks. So holy crap. I guess I'm gonna see if I can find anybody that would like to have him to breed. Because he is paying attention to the roach. I thought these guys were a little bit bigger as adults, so I didn't assume he was an adult yet. And this is the first time I've seen hooks. So definitely a mature male. I don't know how big he is. I'm guessing maybe 2.5 inches if you spread him out. He looks very small. But this makes a lot of sense of why I haven't been able to get him to eat. So I really don't know how long he has at this point. So I'm definitely going to see if I can find somebody to breed him to and get him sent out. I might try to find somebody fairly local, just so that way I don't have to worry about shipping, because I just shipped out I just shipped out Sage, and it was like $100 to ship out Sage. He would of course be able to ship out in a much smaller enclosure than Sage did, but I will try to find somebody that maybe has a female that would like to breed. So anyway, that's my NNC. Okay, so this is my Lacidora parabiana, or the salmon pink toe bird eater. It is still fairly small. And it's right there. I don't know how close to molting this one is. We're gonna see if it'll eat for us. It got the tongs and scared me. I doubt it probably won't go after probably won't go after the roach. We'll give it a second while I get some water for it. I don't want it to bolt out, so we're just gonna try to keep it calm for a second. All right. Okay, so I got a phone call, and then I decided to switch out to a smaller roach. So we're gonna try it again. He's right there, and we're gonna see again. She might not take it because she got scared and spooked. We'll give it just a second and see. So it's right there. If the roach would move, it would maybe, she would maybe eat it, but I really don't want to bump the roach around too much right there next to it, because she's gonna freak out and grab at the tongs again. All right, we'll probably just leave it. She'll eat it eventually. She is hungry. She's a little freaked out. So we'll move on. Okay, so for this one, I know you're not going to be able to see him. I think I have a picture or something of him from a rehouse. This is my Histocatus gigas. I don't know if it's male or female. I don't know how big it is. I haven't actually seen it since I rehoused it. Was not kind enough to have a burrow that I could look down and see into. There's no windows, so I can't see anything. I do know when I'm sticking a roach in here, it is disappearing. Don't really know if I'm sticking appropriate size roaches in here. I'm just guessing since I haven't seen it, but anyway, I will look and see if I can find a picture of it, so that way you can get a look at it. But yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, and I don't really want to try to lift up too much. Oh, I can see him down there. He definitely has the roach. You can barely see him. But anyway, that's my Histocatus gigas. It is also a African species. All right. This next one is a sea darlingi. It's also an African species. It's the horned baboon, I think. It's one of the ones that has a horn on it. This one tends to be a little on the moody side. You can see it right there. I don't know if we're going to get to see anything when I stick the roach in. It may come up for the roach. It might turn around for the roach, so maybe. Oh, there it is. Look at that. And you can see the horn on it a little bit. See on its carapace, the horn? What's the carapace? Right there on its head. See the little tiny horn? Nothing scary looking. Yeah. Again, don't know if it's a male or a female, but there it is. Okay, so this next one that I'm going to do, I only have two more. This next one I'm going to do, it didn't eat last time. It's getting ready to molt, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to eat again. I don't know what it is. I didn't put a label on because I was like, oh, no, it'd be fine. And now I'm not really sure. I do know it's a New World terrestrial. I'm thinking it might be a Grammostola rosea, or maybe one like a, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it in there. This one I do feed. Oh, I see a molt, so it did molt. So it may be ready to feed. This one I am still giving it dead prey, so I will just get this roach and crush it and kill it. And it'll just eat it when it's ready to eat it. Trying to be really careful about putting water in so it doesn't run down its burrow. But I do like to keep my slings a little bit more hydrated. All right. So there's that one. I do have one more. The last one that I have is, oh no, I have two more. Sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna redo, just moving some of my things around. So since I don't have Sage here, this is Sage's final molt before he matured into a male. So that's his final molt. I will have videos of him being bred. And hopefully not getting eaten. That would be very sad to watch on a video, but you'll get to see it if it happens. So this one is my Megapelma robustum. He's got himself a nice little burrow going. So he was here before, but now he's way down in here. I'm probably not going to be able to see him. Let me get the camera. I'll pause this and I will switch it around. And okay, so you can see his legs. Just see his legs down in there. It's really hard for me to do the light and the camera. I'm gonna see if, let's see. I'm gonna get the roach real quick. Okay. Alrighty, I got the roach. I'm gonna try to get this where you'll be able to see down inside it, the hole. And right now you can't see anything, but all right. We'll see if I can get this roach down in there. I think I have a picture of him. The roach wants to hold on. I tossed the roach into the wrong part of the enclosure. Hold on. It's just... I don't know. I think I do have pictures of him though. Anyway, that's probably as good as you're gonna get. I don't think he's gonna come out. So that's the Megapelma robustum. I've got one more, which is my Tarantulas murinus, or the OBT regular color form, and then that's the last one, and then that's all the animals on the farm tour. All right, so this will be the last one. The spider is in this spot right here. It's actually right there. So we're gonna see, maybe we'll get it to come out. A lot of times if I stick a roach in there, it'll just go all the way back down to the burrow and you're not gonna see anything. Which is most likely what's fixing to happen because it's a little bit shy. I know everybody's like, oh, the OBTs are so scary and they want to attack and eat your face. No, the OBTs I have are scared little chickens that hide inside their web tunnels and just wait for food to come to them. So we'll see what happens with this, but it's right there. So, and bolt it right back to the other side. Now it's over on this side. It did grab it. You're not gonna see crap. I might have a picture. I don't know if you can see it in there.
Yeah, he's still climbing. His legs are up.
I might have a picture of it, but anyway, this is a big pretty.
But if you place it to the side, they can see it through the web. No, to the side.
No, you can't see it through the web.
No, you can see the orange bit.
You can see it a little bit. I'll leave it like this while I get water for him. This one has completely buried its water dish basically right underneath where it's at, so I just fill up areas with water. It just provide moisture and stuff for it. It's pretty moist down at the bottom in these bottom layers, so he can kind of dig down if he needs extra moisture.
Piper, your kid's hungry.
And I squirt just a tiny bit on the webs. So anyway, that is everybody. Complete farm tour. All the animals on the farm. Hopefully 2021 will be slightly better for everybody. I don't know. But anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. So. Alrighty, so we will do the bulldogs and the Piper and her bulldog puppies. So Piper is English bulldog. This is her first litter. She'll probably only have maybe one more litter. She's 4 years old, so she's already pretty old for breeding, and I really didn't feel like breeding for a while, so I just put that off and just didn't breed her. But anyway, this is her first litter. This is where the puppies are at. They will be 4 weeks old on Saturday. I need to do some pictures of them. Mainly because my son wants to see his chunk. My son's in San Diego, is stationed in San Diego. And he's getting that one right there. That's Ozzy. And this one is Jelly Bean, and we're keeping Jelly Bean. So I do change this mat out. Right now, at this point, I'm changing the mat about every other day. As they start weaning, I'll have to start changing it every day as they start weaning, because she'll stop cleaning up after them once they start weaning. They should have already started weaning, but they're so dang fat that they have a hard time moving around. And it's my husband's crap. It's really stuff that he has, his baseball cards, and then that's stuff that he takes with him when he travels. Anyway, they've been having trouble moving around because they're so fat that they're just now, like just this week, have started lifting their heads. Normally I would start slow weaning at 2 weeks, which would be just like feeding them some breakfast and with some super soft breakfast and just letting them get kind of used to it. And then by 4 weeks, they would be eating a little bit more solid food and be moving away from nursing off of mama as much. Right now, I haven't even started the weaning process because they still are just splooting and not really being able to move. She's just now starting to be able to push her front end up, and we're working on getting her back legs up underneath her. He's doing the same thing. Basically, they just eat all day long. I'm gonna have to start pushing mama out during the day and making mama stay out during the day, so that way they get hungry. They are gonna have to start weaning this week, though. It's not really a big deal because they're not, you know, because Jelly Bean is staying here, and I will have to take Ozzy to my son in California, so it's not really a big deal. She doesn't like it when I'm around, when I am near the puppies, so it's not really a big deal that they didn't get weaned like they should have. It just means we're gonna have a little bit longer with doing things with them, but it's fine. They do get their first worming this weekend, and then they'll get wormed every 2 weeks. They'll get their first set of shots at 6 weeks. Somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks is when I will take Ozzy to my son, and he'll go live with him. It just depends on if they're eating really well by then. See, look, she's already like, oh look, mom's back. Now I need to eat. But she is starting to really move those back legs and really work on getting them underneath her. I have 2 smaller mats that I could put in here, and I was using those, but they don't cover this whole thing very well, and then we end up with like this plastic showing, and that's not good for them trying to learn how to use their legs. I need them to have something to give them traction to start using their legs. So right now their other mat's being washed, and then I'm going to change this one again. It's not really that dirty, but I don't want them to get dirty. So as soon as that one gets washed, I will change them. They do have teeth, so they are perfectly old enough to start weaning. It's just that they're lazy, and they're so fat that they can't get their back legs up underneath them yet. So I just haven't done a whole lot with the weaning at this point, but it's time to get on the ball with that. Anyway, Ozzy. He is a blue. Jelly Bean. She is a chocolate tri. And this is Piper. And Piper is also a chocolate. So, and people notice that Piper has the like scars on her neck. Piper used to fight with a German Shepherd that we had, who's since passed on, and the last time she got into a fight with that German Shepherd, the German Shepherd nearly killed her. And it was Piper that started all the fights. So we had to keep them separated constantly, and that at that time they just kind of, Piper figured out how to get with her. Even though I had them separated, Piper wiggled her way in there, and yeah, Piper suffered for that. And then my dogs that are out here, they do wear the shock collars. It's because I'm trying to break them from going after my other animals. Normally I don't use the shock. Normally I use, so this is a 3-tone collar. There's a beep, there's a vibrate, and then there's a shock. Normally I just use the beep, and that calls all the dogs back to the house. And then if they're not coming, then I'll use the buzz, and then I just reserve the shock for when they are doing something that they really are not supposed to do and they don't stop. If they don't stop, then that's when I use the shock. So it's either that or they have to be pinned up, and I don't want them pinned up. It's bad enough that I have to have the 2 pinned up that I have pinned up. So that's why. But anyway, there they are. I'm going to set up and we're going to start feeding the spiders. I will show you whoever I can show you and see if I can post pictures of whoever I can't show you.